It set a fire in my heart. My husband and I are college sweethearts, and we went through many years of infertility before we became pregnant with our twin boys, Walker and Eli. And at the 20-week appointment, we found out that one of our twins had a neural tube defect, otherwise known as spina bifida. As planned, our twins were separated. We gave birth at a major hospital here in Little Rock, and within an hour, Angel One transport team walked in with our little Eli in an isolette. A nurse, she asked me, "Would you like to touch your son?" And she opened up the side of the isolette and she put my hand in there to be able to touch his arm. Day 3 after Walker and Eli were born, and we were pulled into a teleconference. We actually were able to see the team at Arkansas Children's. There was a nurse practitioner who really started this journey for our patient experience and really made a lifelong difference for us, because it was this nurse that picked up on our body language, essentially told us that within the last 2 weeks of the pregnancy, Eli's condition worsened, and she told us, Jesse, Jody, he'll never talk, he'll never walk, he'll never breathe on his own. He'd never know his twin brother. He'll never call you mommy and daddy. He'll never even know he's here. And that is the reason that I'm passionate about patient and family-centered care, because the communication piece has to be there. Informed decision-making or informed consent. It's important because even my husband and I didn't fully understand what was going on and what the long-term outlook was going to look for our family. We requested to speak with Aurora, Arkansas Regional Organ Recovery Agency, and we received word that he would be a great candidate for neonatal heart valve donation, which means his aortic valve and his pulmonary valve. And when Jesse and I received that news, we knew what we needed to do, what was right for our family, and we decided to make him a neonatal donor. A few months after Eli passed away, I was invited to speak at another hospital about our patient experience. The story was really powerful for them. And it was there that I was brought into the role of an advisor for a hospital. I became passionate about family-centered care and the patient experience whenever I realized just how impactful that was for our own lives and our own story. I received a call from Arkansas Children's Hospital. They wanted to follow a nationwide trend. This trend of pediatric hospitals that were bringing parents on staff to be able to advise for them, sit at the table and bring a parent's perspective. I was overjoyed to be able to accept that position and come on board as the parent on staff for Arkansas Children's, being able to bring on more patients and families as advisors into our system. Learn about their stories and exactly how they can educate our staff in different areas across the board. Because there's going to be so many patients and families that are going to receive services at Arkansas Children's Hospital years and years past our own experience. And I realized right then that if I could help, then I was going to be able to maybe find my piece about our own story, but also to be able to pave that road a little bit smoother for the families coming after us. This is not their normal. Coming to a hospital, and especially a pediatric hospital, is not their normal, and it'll never be their normal. But if I can make that process just a little bit easier for them, then it's worth it, and this entire process was worth it for me.